6, a helping hand with your land.
Neil from Essex here with today's 3-Minute Thursday. Today we're going to have a short conversation about trading up tractors and what to expect if you feel like you need just a little bit more. We have customers decide to upgrade their tractors for all sorts of different reasons. It happens a lot more often than you might actually expect. Most of the time that's because people's applications change. You know, they acquire a little bit more land, they've got some new chores that they want to do, landscaping tasks that need to be done, new crops that they're getting into. There's a lot of different reasons why guys choose to upgrade. Most of the time when that's done, we have several pieces of advice that we give when you're thinking through that process. The first is to the tractor that you might be considering. More often than not, when a guy comes in and has bought, say, a standard L series that I'm sitting on here, you could have bought this tractor at a 2501, a 25 horse model. And guys will come in and say, hey, I need more, and think, I'm going to upgrade to the 39 horse version of the same machine. And we always are a little cautious when we see the selections that people are making when choosing to upgrade. And that's a great example that I just gave you right there. That difference between, say, the 25 horse and the 39 horse, because you haven't made a significant change to the size of your chassis, may not feel like as much in operation as you may expect. So if you're looking at a manufacturer's product line and you're looking for where that upgrade may be, don't take a small step. A change of, say, 10 or 20% to the specification of your tractor in most applications probably is not going to be noticeable. And a lot of changes, if you're moving, say, out of the BX series, I'd really encourage guys to look for at least a 50% jump, if not a doubling in a lot of the tractor specifications for, say, weight and lift capacity and those kinds of things. So you really feel like you're getting something more. Oftentimes the dollars that are going to be involved in trading out of one machine and into another are significant, right? These are expensive pieces of equipment with a lot of involved as far as prep and delivery fees and those kinds of things that make these costly transactions a lot of times. So if you're making that move up, make it a significant move and not a small one. Many times when we're having these conversations, it's with a customer who recently chose to buy a product and may not have chose the right one for their application, right? When you picked out that shiny, nice piece off at the dealer's lot, got home, and just didn't deliver in the way that you may have been expected or you may have been told. If that happens to you and you're finding yourself in that situation, you want to contact us or your selling dealer as quickly as possible to try to move into the new piece as soon as what you possibly can. The reasons for that really are the way that a machine sometimes can be brought back into a dealer's inventory or can be represented on the used market as far as condition and hours and those kinds of things. We always want to do those things as quickly as possible. If you keep that hour meter, say, under 5 or 10 or so, the next guy who's going to be buying it is going to be expecting a lot less as far as discounts go compared to, say, if you got to 50 hours, right? So making that move quickly is important if you're finding yourself in that situation. If you're making this decision some years into the ownership process of having your tractor, I've got some good and maybe some bad news for you. The value curve of what a tractor looks like on the used equipment market is very, very flat after you take a machine home. So like most people would expect, you know, once you own a piece of equipment, you're going to take a certain amount of depreciation for bringing that machine off the lot because you've started its warranty and you've taken away its ability to have subsidized manufacturer financing to a secondary customer, right? Those things are only offered to the guy buying the new machine for the first time. So for that reason, generally 20 to 25% or so of the value of your machine is generally lost as soon as you've taken it home. That 20 or 25% though will remain pretty stable for several years almost. You'll find the resale value of compact tractors and good quality equipment to really hold its value very, very well. So it's very possible to put 200 or 300 hours on a machine and own it for 3 years and still find that a dealer is going to give you a very, very healthy trade-in value for it. So guys in that situation can often upgrade to a new machine and pay a lot less money than what they may be expecting. However, the guy that may have just gone home and put on a handful of hours beyond the point that we have easy resolutions for flipping machines back and forth is going to take that off the lot hit and have to pay a little bit more out of pocket to make that change. So if you've got a piece of equipment and you're looking to upgrade, we've got a great group of dedicated salespeople that are more than willing to walk through that process with you, and also a group of really good parts technicians and service guys that'll help maintain the machines that you've already got. So if we can help you out with any of your tractor and equipment needs, give us a call at Messick's, 800-222-3373, or online at messick's.com.